I've been taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time.
I was still muted. Can y'all hear me now? Sorry about that. I was going to do a pre-recorded video and this needed to be done live. So can y'all hear me now? Sorry. Sorry. My bad. I was sitting there just talking. Okay. Thank you, sound checking that. Thank y'all. Okay. I can't do greetings because I ain't supposed to be live. Y'all know how I used to sneak on when I ain't supposed to be on here. It's kind of one of those. So, let's see. Oh, justice. We caught that as soon as it was happening that it don't add up. But how can you put it? You don't talk about other people's business till they talk about their business kind of sometimes. But yeah, no, justice. I don't know if anybody was taking it seriously over where we be at. You know what I mean? So yeah, no. Okay, but we're gonna go over the tangible things. Lil sis said she knows I'll handle the tangible parts, and she's got stay on his head top part and all those things. Shout out to True T. I already put in my description box because y'all do need to be aware of a couple things. So first of hold on. First of all, True T posted a video. Oh, it was probably while I was still live earlier today. It is titled, Maurice has allegedly lied to the courts and has defrauded content creators. It is very important that you watch that video to get a lot of the context, because shout out to her for, first of all, for reaching out to Black Titanic, reaching out to Here for Hot Tea. Apparently, not even apparently, she stated she helped Black Titanic find a non-Maurice Scott type lawyer that could actually help Black Titanic in Alabama. So shout out to her for that. That's just those extra miles plus the GoFundMe fund. And she said as soon as the deposits are coming, she's giving them over to Black Titanic and Here for Hot Tea. My personal opinion is I definitely believe, in my own opinion, this is a bullying tactic. She also sounded the alarm that he is trying to add more names to this weird AF lawsuit. Let me go over some things that she said in here. No, before I do, we're gonna come back to my notes. But before I do, you also need to be aware of Here for Hot Tea's video that she posted 2 hours ago, titled "Maurice versus Here for Hot Tea Case Update." You need to be aware of both of those videos, and both links are in my description box because you have to have full stories. You know what I mean? Full context. Okay. Here for Hot Tea graciously let me see some of the documents that have come across her side. And the specific ones I want to show is what True Tea spoke about in her video about True Tea spoke to the Alabama lawyer, an African American woman that will be representing Black Titanic, right? And a couple things that the Alabama lawyer pointed out. Although we know Maurice is silly, I still like to speak on the tangible black and white parts of why he's silly. So thank you, True Tea, for pointing these things out. Okay. Yes, we will. Yes, always will fight back. Yeah, we're not doing bullying over here. Like, this is crazy. Thank y'all so much for supporting the content creators too, because they don't be wilding out. Not the ones I be around. They not wilding out. You know what I mean? Like, and True Tea confirmed that Black Titanic apparently took down the video that he had in question, even though he never named her and he did not formally request it to be done. There was no like formal cease and desist. Same with Here for Hot Tea. She had taken it down without the formal cease and desist. So he already, to me, loses it in that aspect. But True Tea said that the attorney that she was speaking with, that those subpoenas don't even look legit. And then the premise of how he sent them isn't legit. So let's start from the top. First of all, Here for Hot Tea confirmed in her video, this one right here, that she was not properly served. Black Titanic let True Tea know that she was not properly served. I have to guess that the other named co-defendant, which would be, I'm gonna say anonymous, because I ain't trying to say nobody personal information. Anonymous was not properly served, and properly served is sheriff's office, process server. Also, True T said that the attorney she was speaking to said that you have to file the cases in the counties that the defendants reside in, not the county you live in. So that's that part right there is, again, I always call him lazy, y'all. This is what I mean. Like, now what I will say is the case file number that exists that's on these documents is in the Madison County Courthouse, but with the attorney, thankfully, thank God, somebody with a legal background reviewing it, and what she could convey to True T is that it's just it doesn't make sense, is what the attorney's telling True T. Y'all go back and watch her video. He doesn't make sense. He's not doing things properly, and she said if you have a legal background, you would know better. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. All right. I see you, Shan. Okay. So I'm gonna let me go over. That's what the Alabama attorney was saying. So that's what she was saying. Okay. All right. So then what I wanted to go over was one of the reasons on why I was telling Here for Hot Tea that it doesn't make sense on why she was being named but not named in the things. Like, okay, when we go over other documents, I got you, Shan. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real opinionated, but I got you because woo. All right, we walking some thin lines because people are looking desperado out here. I got you. Okay. So, what how can I put this? Okay, let's look at the hold on. Let me look at it before I say it out of ways. Hold on. So I'm looking at what was passed on to Here for Hot Tea. I'll put it that way. Okay. I want to see something very specific. Okay, the first thing I don't see and that I always usually see when it comes to Alabama documents, any electronically filed document has a time and date stamp of when it was electronically filed. So I'm gonna bring it up so y'all can see it with me. I've redacted it already. So this was one of my flags of like, this doesn't look like what I normally see. Again, I have no legal background. I just want to show y'all where things just don't add up for me personally. Okay. And then like I said, here for IT and Black Titanic. Now, thankfully, Black Titanic is also lawyered up. Shout out to them. Thank goodness. 1 second. I have to stop this screen so I can share the other screen. Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger. Right here where there's a blank spot, Alabama court has uniformly been putting the time and date stamp of an electronic file number right here. I'm not saying that there isn't one, but what I'm saying is what is coming by way of informal sending to some of the defendants or alleged defendants is that there's no there's no there's no time and date stamp electronic file. Okay. So the next thing is it says Maurice J. Scott Sr. versus Anonymous et al., meaning, whoever else it would apply to. Most of the time when I see someone and there's more than one defendant and they don't know the defendant's names, first of all, since he put anonymous, for me, I would have thought he would have put Black Titanic right there, Here for High Tea right there. Even though those are their aliases, those are not there. Also, he did not put, I don't even want to say those. I don't want to do his homework for him, but there's something else there that is not normally there that I would see when you are suing more than one person, right? Because where the redacted part is Anonymous's real name, and then this is her alias. It's not like I redacted Black Titanic's real name right there, or Here for High Tea's real name right there. That's not what's redacted, okay? Also, this is titled Plaintiff's Notice of Intent to Serve Subpoena Duces Tecum to Non-Party Entities Pursuant to Rule 45. Okay, now, obviously, on the personal side of the people that actually received the said subpoenas, I'm air quoting over here behind my camera, subpoenas, the dates, according to the attorney that True T was speaking to, was not within the time frame that you would subpoena someone. And again, you'd have to subpoena them after they are properly served. And from what they're saying, email is not proper serving. Email is not a proper service. Okay. So this is Declaration of Custodian of Records, PayPal Incorporated, dated March 11th, 2024. So it's dated in the future. I don't know if this is an intent, y'all. I don't know. I'm just showing you what I see. But I wanted to show you this to show you that it's not just anonymous. It's not just about anonymous right now. At least what was sent to Lil Sis. I'm going to keep saying what was sent to Lil Sis because and she has her attorney looking over this. So I'm just showing y'all what they have been willing to talk about. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I just got to double check myself, make sure I redact it properly because Lord. Okay. All right. So this is all I did was scroll down just a little bit just to make sure. But it says, please produce the following records as subpoenaed in relation to the named defendants. This is why I'm saying that it's showing that it's also related to Here for High Tea, although she is not listed in the defendants up at the top. So it says any personal identifier information of defendants in relation to opening or use of the following accounts. Here for High Tea. Any personal identifier information regarding the following account's owner, including name, address, and date of birth. Here for High Tea. Please provide any user data relating to the name, address, and date of birth, phone numbers, and email addresses. Here for High Tea. Please provide bank names and account information related to the following accounts. Here for High Tea. Okay, respectfully submitted, Maurice Scott and Aluko Collins, attorneys for plaintiff, which Maurice is the plaintiff. So when I'm sitting there listening to True T, and this is the next part. After someone's been properly served, you're supposed to do where's it at? 45 days. Let me see if I still have it up somewhere. Where's my Googles? Hold on. I can just look for it again, but okay, it's still up. I really didn't want to have to look for it again. We're going to look at Alabama's Rule 45 for subpoenas. So that's what we're going to do. So let me get this down. And my legal eagle, she gonna make sure I stay real careful. So I'm trying to stay careful, Shannon. I'm reading what I see. I'm trying, but I ain't gonna lie to you, Shan. It is emotional. Like, he got me real mad. I'm not even gonna hold you, sis. He does have me really mad. But okay, Alabama Rules of Civil Procedure Trials Rule 45 subpoena. Every subpoena shall, that means it is non-negotiable, shall state the name of the court from which it is issued, state the title of the action. I'm looking for the time frame. Hold on. I'm going to go down. Hold on. Lord, let me just, Google had it up immediately. Let me just search for it real fast. Oh, here it goes. Okay, is that it? Okay, notice of intent to serve subpoena for production or inspection. The party seeking issuance of a subpoena for production, inspection, copying, testing, or sampling shall serve a notice to every other party of the intent to serve such a subpoena upon the expiration of 15 days from the service of the notice, and the proposed subpoena shall be attached to the notice. The court may allow a shorter or longer term. Such notice may be served without leave of court upon the expiration of 45 days after service of the summons and complaint or other mode of service upon any defendant, except that leave is not required within the 45-day period if a defendant has previously sought discovery. So if you've seen True T's video, which I saw at least 4,000, almost 5,000 of y'all at least have seen her video, when she was saying that the attorney from Alabama was saying that it has to be 45 days after they've been served. I see you, Queen Wisdom. I see you. I actually, let me tell you this, Queen Wisdom. Well, let me finish addressing this, because I get told I interrupt myself. Then I'm gonna address your comment on this one, Queen Wisdom, because I actually do have some thoughts about this. Okay, so the 45 days that True T was referencing, based on what the attorney had told her, is that after proper service, you then have to wait the expiration of the 45 days before you try to start subpoenaing records. Again, I want to reiterate, it is not layman like me. I'm a lay person looking at these documents when it comes to the actual people right now that have to possibly defend this. They have actual attorneys reviewing this. This is just so content creators can speak about it and talk about it, but we are not trying to give our non-professional advice about this. They have actual attorneys. I want to be very clear about that. We are more here to talk about it and spread the word more than to try to give advice. I just want to make that very clear that they are seeking actual professional advice. Okay. Secondly, one thing I can confirm, although I have not opened the documents, because everything costs. I have not opened the documents. What I can confirm is the case number attached to this complaint matches, and it does say Maurice J. Scott Sr. as the plaintiff. And again, it only lists in the title, well, I believe I saw it, only lists Anonymous as the defendant in the actual civil case. I want to make that very clear. That's why I wanted to show that, because y'all saw it in the document that it is Maurice versus Anonymous. I wanted to make that very clear, which is why when I was on the live with Here for Hot Tea a few weeks ago, I was saying I don't see right now how you're formally involved in this. I don't see even how Black Titanic is formally involved in this at this time. Now, I want to address what Queen Wisdom put up here in her comment, because no, when I tell you I had some alarms going off from the beginning to today, Queen Wisdom, I hear you. She is saying, she's screaming from the top of the roof, anonymous is behind this. I know that, okay, how can I put this? He filed it, but I feel like any of the little secret information that may be being given to people outside of this, I don't know how much anonymous is in it, but I suspect some of it is going to be her because she is the defendant. She's the named defendant. And I have already advised Lil Sis to be careful. I will publicly advise Black Titanic, be careful. Definitely stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to as far as trust, like as far as True T is honestly trying to help. True T is not a chaotic person. So, keep your circle very small, Black Titanic. Here for Hot Tea, she keeps our circle very small already. But yes, I think that everybody should be very, very careful of, oh, there goes Here for Hot Tea. She's going hard in handling him. Just know we're not a fan of hers, but she's handling her big one. Okay, say, little sis. Okay, she's not, hold on, no, she's not what? Oh, behind it. Yeah. So I want to be very clear that Maurice actually filed the complaint. He actually did file it. Now, I don't know how far he's gone with it, but I have to say that I myself am very cautious. And honestly, I think everyone is very cautious in some things, but Lil Sis is seeing more behind the scenes, so I got to trust what she's seen. But she is still, what I want to reiterate is Here for Hot Tea is going via her attorney, not anybody else's stuff. It is an actual attorney that knows his things. He I don't even want to say what she said about him because I don't want to give nothing that she ain't said publicly, but she is going via her attorney. Shan said, I think he put Anonymous in it because she is an attorney. I also think that Anonymous is in it because she's the one that possibly admitted she ran the background check or something like that. I'm not saying she did admit that. I'm just saying that I feel like there's a lot linked to Anonymous and background checks. Her comments? Just her comments? Lord Jesus. Okay. Here for Hot Tea said, no, he put her in it because of her comments. Child, y'all keep the facts straight on me. Let me restate my purpose real fast. If you would like to donate to the GoFundMe that True T started, and she has almost reached her goal in 3.5 days, and she is in real time sending the money to Here for Hot Tea and Black Titanic for legal defense. Black Titanic is a senior citizen with a fixed income. Make sure that you support by doing that. And Here for Hot Tea is pinning it in her comments under her videos, and you should go make sure you're getting all of the sides of the stories via Here for Hot Tea, who's actually involved in it. Black Titanic too. Also, I just didn't see her videos yet, but Black Titanic, and then you have True T that is making sure that we as content creators understand that if they're just coming for them right now, but it could have been any of us, and I wholeheartedly believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that it could have been any of us. And that's why I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part. She is a sweetheart. She is. Here for Hot Tea said, thank y'all. My next video will show pics of the men. What men? Don't lie. I'm lazy. I ain't pinned it yet. No, sorry. True T pinned it. True T pinned it. You haven't pinned it, but True T pinned it underneath her video. Okay. So y'all, I had to do this in pieces. Even though I've seen more than this, I was like, let me just do it in pieces. Let me marinate. Let me make sure, because it makes me want to jump the gun. Sis is laughing at me. It makes me want to jump the gun, like really, really badly, because I am very upset. Like my mom would say, Louisiana born and raised, she would be like, he's getting on my last Black reserve nerve. And that is what Maurice is doing with me. Like, it is getting on my nerves, y'all. And I'm trying to still be practical. Even Here for Hot Tea said, we know, Trendy, you just gonna look at the paperwork. And I'll be trying, but I'll still be mad though. I'll be mad. So, okay. True Tea is a gem. All right. Okay. So Shan is my pullback trending. Make sure you just being, you know how you've been. Be careful, because these people be trifling. When I say these people, I mean like these Scots. That's what I mean when I say these people. Yes, Shan, I agree. He's going to use it for a storyline. I just don't understand how they don't think that it will backfire. Have they had a good storyline yet where it has not backfired? That's my question. Like, I don't understand. So yes, I understand that, but here's the thing too, and I thought about that. And I be real careful on what I'm gonna give light to versus what you ain't gonna get me to talk about. And I'm talking about this because either way, it was gonna be the storyline. Also, I feel like there's a sense of fear, annoyance, possibly I'm gonna go ahead and say possible like harassing nature that could have gone in and just stayed more under in the dark a little bit if people don't talk about it, and I don't like that. So although yes, he can also try to make this his storyline, it's not I need to make sure that it stays in the light and it's handled correctly by people with intelligence, because I don't know. I don't like what he was trying to do and is trying to do. And then I think that's the thing too. If you got the threat of adding more names or you're adding more names, you're trying to make sure like, oh, let me see if this one's not going to talk about it anymore. Let me see if this one might stop now. So look, y'all, I'm gonna do it my way, but I'm not gonna be quiet about it. I'm not gonna be quiet about it, but I will try to stay true to myself on how I do it. If they do not want to be talked about, get off the show. Right, Steph M. Right. Hey for Hot Tea saying hey to everybody that's been saying hey to her. Yes, that's what I think, Indigo Girl. It's still gonna backfire. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. And let me tell you this: if Queen Wisdom, if you're still in here, there are some things that I saw, and I'm gonna talk the specifics with Lil Sis later. There are some things I saw that I was like, because this, as long as she's not accidentally used as like a vessel, this ain't got nothing to do with Here for Hot Tea or Black Tie Tea. So I'm like, stuff like I don't even want to show, because I'm like, the only way it starts to become a part of them is if I think it's put out and then they're used like, oh, now we're all roped into this type thing. So that's why I'm like, this so I'm gonna leave it where it is for now, but we're gonna talk about the overall general part of it. CS Hopper, stay on Here for Hot Tea's channel because she's speaking about her future possible actions, thoughts, all those things. So make sure you're following her and Black Titanic, because Black Titanic may speak about some things, or they may keep it close to the vest until time is right. But yeah, y'all just stay tuned to the ones that is actually affecting. Justice said report, but keep emotions out, so no ammo given. I'm trying, Justice. I'm human, and it's not even happening to me, and I'm highly emotional about this. I can't imagine how Here for Hot Tea and Black Titanic feel. And again, for now, it's not happening to me or to some of my fellow content creators because they're real slimy, in my opinion. He got my info illegally, so I'm in it now. That's what Here for Hot Tea said. He got my info illegally, so I'm in it now. Let me see. Hey, Pecan Pam. James and Jasmine said, please sue him. We will not let him silence us, Candy. We will be everybody. This is how I put it. Even for like say Here for Hot Tea, because we know if she gonna buy a hoe somebody, it's gonna be done, right? But don't think for a second that whatever words she ends up choosing to say, she has not weighed out the risk versus benefit of saying them. So everybody is weighing out their own risk versus benefit on how they deliver their message, and everyone's different. But I think he thinks just because people can get emotional about something that they're not still thinking about how it can be handled. So I'm gonna let him keep I told this is the one I don't want to do his homework for him. I just want to show what I see because I don't want to help the lazy lawyer, because that's, in my opinion, that's what he is. So I'm trying not to say too much. I just wanted to point out a couple things that what I see normally when we go over cases, I'm not seeing. And it's the ABCs, the basics of it all. Question: can't the content creators come for the network, Carlos King, because they are employed by OWN? It's an OWN issue. He works there. I would say whatever their lawyers are advising them to do, we will see. That's what I'm gonna say, because I ain't gonna fool y'all. I say it 15,000 times. I do not have a legal background. Okay. Queen Wisdom said if the court documents are fraud, he will go to jail. They do think we're stupid. I don't don't know who in their head is this made up millimeter they have in their head or content creator they have in their head. But we're not that, because every time they try to play us like whatever they think we are in their head, it never works out. That's not who we are. That's who you wish we were, so you could just keep doing your dirt. That's not who we are. Uppity says, I feel like they're also going to use this to come at Mel about the millimeter. Sis says she's been defending us lately. Yes. And did y'all catch on her live when she said, not only has she been defending us, she said, when they start trying to talk to me about the millimeters, I say cut, which means to me, it was during filming. I inferred that. She didn't say that, but I'm saying, usually if you're saying cut, not cut it out, but cut, they trying to come at you on the show while you're filming about us. Yes, they're trying, and I'm trying to hit them with just facts and reason and logic and a little bit of emotion because I can't help it. But yeah, I agree, Uppity. That's exactly what I think they're trying to do. But I can't wait until y'all got to watch True T's video and Here for Hot T's video, because True T states some other things in there. Let me see if I took another note on anything else. Oh man, I gotta let them say, because I don't want them to talk about something on accident. So Here for IT, come on with your part 2s and 3s. Smart move, because they won't be speaking about me, period. I know. Okay, y'all. Please stay. So I need y'all to see Queen Shiba's part 2 trailer for her interview that is this Sunday night. So please stay with me to watch this real fast together, because we got to support Queen Shiba as well, because Queen Shiba also be out here supporting us content creators and everything, and she's so welcoming, and she's like, if you talk about my interview, show pieces of my interview, I'm not gonna strike your channel, like she's very, and not just this, but a lot of her content, like she don't be out there striking people channels for stuff, like she honestly wants, that's just not how she is. So let me pull this up real fast, and then I'm gonna read a few more of y'all's comments, and then I'm gonna get my butt off here because I ain't supposed to be live. I'm not supposed to be live. So let me hurry up. But I'll come with more bits and pieces as I see them. But honestly, support the content creators, because the bullying it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay, let me get the sound right for you. This is Queen Shiba interviewing Michelle Loud, who is the woman that alleges that Cora Jakes basically stole her child. That's what this is. In case I didn't provide context, I apologize. Here for IT said he is trying to use this to attach us to Mel. We love and respect Mel, but she can't force us to do stuff or force us to say stuff, and they be trying to blame her like it's her fault. Right. She did not. Nobody's dropping us information like that. It's not from Melly's side. Like, if we wanted to know, we just go and look, because we are smart people. We could just go find out when things don't add up. It's like, let me go look into it. Exactly. That's exactly what they try to do. They don't like what's being said, and so therefore they just are like, well, let's just dump it on Melly. It's something they've been doing for every season. They keep trying to dump it on her. This doesn't have anything to do with her. Now, are we millimeters? Yes. But this does not have anything to do with her. Like, it was about your either possible criminal activity, the fact that you told your wife, you commend her for rolling over and taking it, everything else that you don't like hearing. And then same for Stormy. You blame us, but this is your lawsuits that you have out here in the courts. Scolt, Marceau, this is your lawsuits you have out in the court. This ain't got to do with her. This is y'all stuff. But y'all keep trying to say you millionaires and everything else, and we just be like, oh, okay, well, let me go look at some things, and bam, there it is. Jazzy Face V said, love and marriage, Huntsville is the gift that keeps on giving, in the words of Queen Shiba. Yes. Yep. Okay. Let me see. I'm glad Mel don't let them talk about us. I know, like, Mel, we are really not trying to, like, this is not even about you, Melody. It isn't, but they be trying to make it about you. This Mel not messy like that. She don't be knowing about none of this. Right. She does not. Okay. I'm reading here for IT because this video was really about her as one of the not named defendants, but somehow involved and being alleged to be a defendant. But she don't be involved or be knowing about any of it drama. She only check into the positive lives, or if people tag her, she don't even address messy videos of Cash. She does not. Simone said Marshmallow Man trying to hide he was allegedly at What is that? Oh, I don't even know what that is. See, we only know what that is. Okay. All right. Let me change my audio so it's better quality for y'all. And then please get into Queen Shiba's interview. Is dropping this Sunday night. So please turn on your notifications, and here is her trailer.
The viewers wanted to know more about the exorcism.
So I walk in, I see that all the furniture is moved. You have data that was there. You had Galena White. And I'm standing there looking like, what the hell is going on? And they're praying and speaking in tongues, walking in a circle. Galena White's come to me, and she's praying over me.
And this is the prophetess from Chicago.
I know how y'all feel. I know how y'all make things disappear. I know how y'all make people disappear.
What do you say?
They tie up loose ends. The disagreement was about Jason. And at that time, she had just started like kicking in and being cool with Tamar Braxton.
Tamar Braxton. It almost seemed like it was saint versus sinner.
Yeah, it wasn't always this calm. The more I tell my story, the more I tell my experiences, the more I tell what I've been through, the more healing I have. I get support from a lot of women, but I get a lot of hate.
Wow. Okay, Queen Sheba, first of all, let's talk about your production value, Queen. That was great production value. Thank you. Like, I feel like I was watching like a trailer for like, a show, a dramatic series. So shout out to you for, investing and just having that production quality. Secondly, obviously I'm gonna be there. So I'm gonna be there Sunday night. So I'll see y'all there that will be able to be there. Again, this is Michelle Loud that's on the screen right now. Cora Jakes allegedly coerced her into signing her rights over to her child away. Obviously, I am overly summarizing, so don't be like, well, why could she do that? Go watch part 1 if you haven't seen part 1 and watch part 2. And yes, she mentioned Tamar. I don't know what the heck happened. Yes, I heard Tamar's name in there. Also, go back and look at Cora Jake's Instagram if she hasn't scrubbed it, because she has been like low-key weirdly trolling Michelle Loud once you know all of that. Also, shout out to the content creators that have been covering this. Chef Don Don was one of my most recent content creators that comes to mind, but there have been a lot more, but I just know that he definitely, when it died down, I feel like he was still picking it up, I should say. But please watch part 1 and then watch part 2 for full context, okay? Sis, real fast, thank you so much for the super chat. 41 Fish said, praying for all the content creators. Keep pushing through. We sure will. The support is real. I went to go look at just some of the comments under True T's video, and y'all be showing out and showing up, and we do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, and I am gonna pop the trunk for my sis.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Oh, different Tamar. Thank you, Lil Paulette. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Tay Tay said, "Here for IT, got this. When it's over, let the videos flow." Okay, let's see. How I See TV said the first interview was so good, I was hooked. So I'm gonna be over there for part 2. I'm gonna see you over there, sis. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Simone says she'll definitely be watching. Yes, Simone, we already know you be supporting the palace. We already know, Simone. Okay. Shout out to y'all. I was looking to see if there was anything else that stood out to me as far as either topic, just to make sure. I almost I was like, should I create like a sub Love and Marriage Huntsville playlist just for this Maurice craziness? I was thinking about it, and I was just gonna, because I think you can also add, because you can just share your playlist publicly, and I was just gonna add True T's video in the playlist, Here for Hot T's video in the playlist. So when you click it, you're actually watching their video, but it's just all in the context on how these things are going. So I'm kind of like leaning towards that because I don't know how long this will drag on, but it will be easier to go back and see it if I start now. So I'm kind of thinking about that. Auntie Debbie, yes, Auntie Debbie says she will be watching. Alpha MC said I'm in the palace for show. Queen Shiba is a top tier content creator, one to emulate. You are right, Indigo Girl. Her standard is set high. Thank you for the super chat, sis Tyra. Hey, Tyra. Say, hey, trending. I can hear it. That's big sis chit chat voice. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pop the trunk for you, sis. Thank you. Let's see. S. Jackson said, didn't Maurice try suing the consumer credit agencies on behalf of Kimmy and had to withdraw the lawsuit? So first part, correct, S. Jackson. He represented his wife, Kimmy, because he says he's a consumer lawyer and they were trying to get something off of her credit. There's a video on my side. It's called Maurice Actually Did Represent Somebody, and we go over that. The cases were dismissed, I think, with prejudice. So the last part I can't say because they didn't withdraw the lawsuit. The cases were dismissed. Yeah, I just want to, I'm trying to keep the information straight. Let's see. Uppity said they are more than happy to make a storyline centered around content creators because now Kimmy can give her damn libido a rest. Yes, Uppity. I agree. Soundcheck Annette says she's going to be there for Queen Shiba. Okay, I'll go ahead and start the playlist just so, just to keep all the information together as much as I can. But definitely when it comes to True Tea, Black Titanic, Here for Hot Tea, and then the stuff I cover, I will put them in one playlist to make it easier. Okay. Nikki's. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Mary. Exactly. They just keep doing this. This is just the new one. They tried to do this with a different topic and put it on Melody. Now it's this topic. They try to put it on Melody. Yeah, that's just what the cast does. But when they don't like the truth, that's just what they do. Professor Purple Queen said they'll be watching. Angela said, you know what? I think they think we're ignorant of the law for real. Yeah. I could see that, but I just don't understand. Like, you didn't think you'd have to go up against, and I'm using the word peer loosely, with another attorney. Like, you thought nobody would have representation and you wouldn't have to explain yourself to another attorney. Like, this isn't just, everybody ain't pro se out here. Like, they not representing themselves. Like, what are you doing? But you know what? Do you, boo? They love to hate her. Yes. Yep. Okay. As usual, Scott 2.0 is trying to blame Mel for whatever's going wrong with him. I agree. Thank y'all that are watching. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. This will not be the last of it. Okay. Hey, everyone that's come in. Okay, y'all, I'll let you go because now I'm about to just start dragging and chatting that ain't, just killing time. So I'm going to let y'all go. Keep your notifications on for those content creators and for me if you don't mind. Thank you so much for those that have come in and hit like. I'll see y'all soon. In fact, I'll see y'all tonight for the Sharnita's World watch along for the ones that are coming that are members. So I will see y'all in a few hours. So let me get my butt off here. Okay, y'all. Keep everybody in your prayers and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, let me find my song. Okay, bye.
I've been taking my time